Welcome back to Kid Awesome. Today's trick is going to be really cool again, but this time I want to tell a story first before we get to the trick. Over here in Scotland it's the summer holidays, right? So for my holiday I went over to America and I went to Las Vegas. And I asked my mom so much if I can go to Penn & Teller's Las Vegas Magic School. It would be a once in a lifetime opportunity. And they said to me, you know what, you're really into it, so yes, of course you can. So I went. I was so excited to meet the people that changed a lot of people's lives in magic. And yeah, changed my life a bit as well. So I got there and they walked out. I was like, oh my god, it's them, it's them, it's them, it's them. Oh, I was so excited. And then they said, please welcome our special guest for today, Criss Angel. I came to America at the time where Criss Angel was going to do tricks with Penn & Teller. I was now literally at the point where I was about to scream. It was a really good feeling. So yeah, so they said first, we want to show you a card trick. We're not going to teach you how to do this one, but it is very cool. So they explained that it was an ace trick. So they pulled out the 4 aces and said, we're going to lose the aces and find them again. And I was really excited. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to see a real magic trick up live and close with the 3 most amazing magicians ever. So they got right onto it, and Penn got the deck of cards first and decided to make a pile. So he was looking through the cards and he decided he wanted that much. Then Teller took the cards and just went and like that, but he forgot to put them on his pile, so he put them on his pile though. Then Criss took the cards and went, right, okay. He was a bit slower this time. But he decided he wanted that much, so that was fair. And then they put the rest of the deck on the ace that they weren't going to lose. Okay? So Penn took his cards and said, right, I'm going to get mine lost somewhere in the deck. Just like so. Then Teller took his ace and got it lost just like that. And Criss took his ace and got it lost like that. And then they did the same thing for the last ace. Boom. They had all the aces lost. And again, I was very excited. And then Penn took the cards and just said, I just like to snap my fingers to find my ace. Because then if I spread out the cards, I should find this. It's called an indicator card. Who knows what an indicator card is? No one answered him. And he said, well, I'll tell you what an indicator card is. An indicator card is if we take this card and we lay out the value of what's on that card from the deck, we should get our card. He explained, so we got the 7 of diamonds, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had his ace. Everyone was really impressed, we all applauded, and there was Anyway, we moved on, and Teller took the cards this time. He said, well, he didn't say it because he doesn't speak, he just went like this. He laid out the cards and I saw his ace. I saw it with my own eyes. We just saw the deck. I didn't see an ace there before. Now I was really impressed. I was like, wow, these guys are really cool. Criss took the deck and said, well guys, that's 2 aces down and there's 2 to go. And he said to us, I like to spell my cards these days because I feel it's more impressive. So he just went, so if I take my card and go A, C, E, O, F, D, I, A, M, O, N, D, S, and he had his card out. And whew, again, I was really impressed, and I didn't know what to say or do. I applauded, obviously, but it was really cool. And then they still had one ace to go. So they said, does anyone else want to give it a try? How about you? He pointed to me. I was really worried. So I walked up to the front because, oh God, I had to, didn't I? But I just didn't want to do this because I don't think I'm good enough for Penn and Teller just now. But I did it anyway. And he said, find the ace of spades for me, please. So I turned over the deck and I went, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. They stopped me. Don't do it like that. Find it in your own special way, they said to me. Oh God. So now I was really, really, really worried that I wasn't going to find this ace. So I tried spreading the cards out. I couldn't find any indicator cards anywhere. I took the deck back up. I tried snapping my fingers. My ace didn't flip up. I tried spelling my ace. A-C-E-O-F-S-P-A-D-E-S. Nothing. God, really, really worried now, as you can probably tell. But then a little voice inside my head just said, you know what? Stop. You know how to find cards. You've been practicing at home. Find the card. Find the goddamn card. So I started doing what I like to do when I spread out cards. When I separate them, I do this. It's called in-jogging and out-jogging. So I started doing this in front of the class. And all three of them had the same look on their face of confusion. They were just like, are you sure we want to let him do this? I mean, I don't think he's going to get it. No one thought I was going to get it, but I gave it a try anyway. I didn't care. I didn't think the ace was in that pile, so I put it over there. I went again. Just kept on doing this. And the class was really, really silent for some reason. So that made me feel a bit nervous, but decided the ace wasn't in this pile. And I went again. By this time the whole class was looking at me like, oh my God, this kid's just making a fool of himself. Doesn't know what he's doing. Oh my God. Didn't think it was in that pile. I was narrowing it down a lot. I don't think it's in this pile. And you know what? I don't think it's this one either. So I got rid of that one. None of those cards were the ace because in fact I think the ace is right here. I flipped it over and Penn, Taylor and Chris were just looking at me like, what? Did this kid actually just find the ace in a really special way? And I said, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Because we were in Las Vegas, I was reading a book on poker. And I asked Penn and Taylor and Chris, do you guys know what the best hand in poker is? Well, they said to me, it's obviously a royal flush. And I said, correct. So, if I found the ace of spades, to win poker, I'd need a king, I'd also need a queen, I'd need a jack, and I'd need a 10. And then that was all she wrote. All the class stood up and just started clapping like, oh my God, this kid is so awesome. And I asked the question that I've been wanting to ask Penn and Teller for so long. Did I fool you? And they said yes. You have officially fooled Penn, Teller and Chris Angel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. I'm just kidding. Stay alive, stay tuned and be awesome.